Hey guys, welcome back. It's that time of the year where it's fall and nothing better than some comfort food. We're talking about pumpkins, soup, butternut squash. It doesn't get any better than that. Let's make it in the pressure cooker. Fantastic meal, super healthy, coming up. Hey guys, welcome back. Randall here with Cooking Under Pressure, a YouTube channel dedicated to showing you how to use your pressure cooker. Whether you are a veteran or a rookie, we're here to show you how to use your Instapot, Power Pressure Cooker XL, whatever pressure cooker you have. If you have some fear with your pressure cooker, we're here to show you how to get over that fear, how to feel comfortable, make some fantastic recipes. And if you get a chance, please subscribe below. Click on the bell. You get notifications with new recipes and videos. We got a great video coming up now. Hey everyone, thanks for joining today. Fall is in the air. It is October, Halloween right around the corner. What better way to celebrate it? We got some pumpkin, butternut squash, a little bit of beer. We're talking about some different spicy flavors that are going in this soup, some bacon, maple syrup. This is a soup that you're gonna love. You're gonna be able to share this with your friends and family, and I can't wait to share it with you today. First of all, let's put in a little bit of oil. I've already hit the saute button to get the heat going. We're going to saute some onions. This is a whole yellow onion. We're going to throw that right into the pressure cooker. As you guys know, I use a Power Pressure Cooker XL. We're going to saute these onions. Probably put a little bit more oil, maybe about 2 tablespoons of oil to mix that up. In here I have already used my microplaner. I ground up some ginger and 2 cloves of garlic. We're going to throw that in there. You hear me bang the edge of this pressure cooker. My mom saw my last video and said, stop banging the spoon up against the pressure cooker, so I won't do that anymore. I've got some sage right here. We're going to throw about a handful of sage into the pressure cooker. With this, you can hear that. Oh, it already smells good. And I cooked some maple bacon that, hey, bacon inside anything always makes it taste great. I'm going to throw some bacon in there. I make my bacon in the oven, 385, 16 minutes on a cookie sheet. It comes out perfect every single time. So we've got, the smell of the garlic, ginger, got the bacon, the onions. That is sauteing up extremely quickly. At this point, I am going to put in the entire bowl here, 3 pounds of already chopped butternut squash. This happens to be organic. I got this at Costco. You can buy it at your local grocery store already cut. It's a little bit easier to deal with. I also have 1 yellow bell pepper, 1 red bell pepper. We're going to throw that right in there as well. And a can, 15 ounce of pure pumpkin. This is not the sweet pumpkin that you put in a pumpkin pie. This is just pure pumpkin. So we're going to just put that right into the pressure cooker and mix that all up. Oh, the smell of this already is fantastic. Next up, I've got 2 32-ounce boxes of vegetable broth. So we are putting in 4 cups of vegetable broth. That's going to be 1 whole box of this vegetable broth. You can use any vegetable broth that you like. Put in 32 ounces. That is 4 cups. And we're going to stir that up just a little bit. Get that all mixed together. Now I like to you guys know I always tell you about kicking it up a notch. This tends to be a little bit more on the sweet and savory side. However, I always have to throw a little bit of chili powder in here. It's up to you to taste. I put not a tablespoon, but probably a little bit less than that. Always season with my adobo, all-purpose seasoning salt. It's got some cumin, some other different spices in it. I also have some ground cinnamon, not quite a full tablespoon, but I shake in some cinnamon as well. Next up, spice-wise, ground nutmeg, not too much nutmeg, just a couple of shakes of some nutmeg. Also, 1 cup of brown sugar. I've got a fancy little cup here. And also, I put some curry powder in. This is called S&B Oriental Curry Powder. This, I think, is the best curry powder on the market. You can find it at an Asian store. Very flavorful, better than just your standard spice rack curry powder. This has a lot of taste, a lot of flavor. S&B Oriental Curry Powder. I don't put too much of this in, probably a little bit more than a teaspoon. Always some cracked pepper for flavor. You can also put some cracked pepper in at the very end. And we have some Himalayan sea salt that I'm going to crank in as well. We're going to mix this up, get all of those flavors melding together. I think I've got all of my ingredients for now that I'm going to put in there, except for the secret ingredient, and this is today's cocktail as well. Post Road Pumpkin Ale. It's by the Brooklyn Brewing Company. I put about 6 ounces, so I got a 12-ounce bottle of pumpkin ale here. There's so many different pumpkin ales out there right now. This is one that I prefer. I bought this recently, and I'm just going to eye this, put in about close to 6 ounces. Oh, that is a really strong flavored pumpkin ale. If you like pumpkin ale, this is a good one. It is called Post Road Pumpkin Ale by the Brooklyn Brewing Company. At this point, we are mixing everything up. It looks pretty good. You see, it's nice and quiet now. I'm not banging the pressure cooker, as I mentioned. Mom told me not to do anymore. And let's close this up. Always remember, folks, to lock up your pressure valve. We're going to put this quickly on warm. Now, with the Power Pressure Cooker XL, I have a soup function. So I can hit this. It's third on the left for me. That kicks it in at 10 minutes. Now, this has a lot of ingredients inside, so it's going to take a little while to get up to pressure, 10 to 15 minutes. Once it gets to pressure, it'll cook for about 10 minutes. It will cook for 10 minutes. And after the 10 minutes, you can do a quick release if you're ready to eat right away. I like those flavors to marry, so I'm going to do a natural release. It'll be a little bit over 30 minutes. But within 30 minutes, this is a soup you are going to love. I can't wait until you get a chance to taste it. The smell in this room is wonderful at this point. We'll see in a little bit. All right, this soup is finished. I have done a natural release. It took almost 30 minutes, but you can do a quick release. It took 13 minutes to get up to pressure, 10 minutes to cook, and we're going to emulsify it with a hand blender a couple of minutes, and you will be eating soup. So probably in about 25 minutes, you could have this soup for your Thanksgiving meal, for a Halloween special. Definitely think about doing this around Thanksgiving. Perfect meal. It's away from the stove, and it's a great recipe. So we have to use the hand blender. Of course, we're talking about safety. Let's take off this. Oh, smell that. That just smells unbelievable. We got some steam coming out. Now remember, I did a natural release. I've got all of the flavors marrying together, which I like. Gorgeous. Probably 30 seconds. All right, about 30, maybe 45 seconds. We have blended up this soup. And now We're going to add some heavy cream. Probably put in maybe half a pint of heavy cream and just blend that up. It just lightens it up a little bit, loosens it up. Beautiful color of that soup. Look at that. Just lightens it up, gives it a beautiful color. Flavor is fantastic. And last but not least, you guys know my New England heritage. About 3 good tablespoons of maple syrup. This is Vermont maple syrup. 1, 2, 3. I like it a little bit sweet. So we're going to put in the maple syrup, blend that up. Oh God, is that gorgeous. Just beautiful. And let's put that into this bowl. Got a nice color on this. Folks, the flavor of this, the flavors coming together. Sometimes if you cook the soup the day of, it just doesn't taste great because the flavors haven't come together. It's always better the day after, not with a pressure cooker soup. All of those flavors are forced together. The ingredients come together with the pressure cooker. The flavor is fantastic. 25 minutes in, I've got what I like to put on it is a little bit of goat cheese. I've got some cranberry raisins, and last but not least, as I mentioned, we put some maple bacon at the bottom to start off this recipe. Got to have some crumbled maple bacon right on top. I like to swirl it with just a little bit of heavy cream. And there you have it, folks. A beautiful butternut squash pumpkin soup that you can serve for Thanksgiving, Halloween, anytime in the fall. This is a winner. As always, if you ain't cooking under pressure, you ain't cooking. We'll see you next time.